from the windy city of Chicago. Baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field.
Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubs are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Zach Davies starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on the pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink, has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Popped up. Baez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday and to close it off with a win here, and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here now the 2-2.
Ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Steven Brault gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense.
He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good battle. Count remains full. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Hit to short. Newman's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third. The third baseman, Red.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And now in the box, Ian Happ. His prior history versus this arm, he's only 2 for 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Strike two. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0. Davies isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Moran leads off first with one away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 4 for 13. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Adam.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside,
as he
ball.
will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a
Last half of the second set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Anthony Rizzo goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here is Ildemaro Vargas, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
That's the ball.
Misses. Ball 2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They move to the 3rd with no score. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up, Stephen Brault. Now the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That's inside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman. First offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. From the stretch. Brault, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball out.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Count remains 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's another 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Vargas has a play, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So in now for Chicago, Zach Davies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can't catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. to short. Newman fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hayward.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Left side, but well foul. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and 1 the count now. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st down.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. As it's on the ground toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory.
Stepping in once again is Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope,
Off
that's
the
it.
plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Two and two, here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hot shot on the ground to short. There's Baez, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
Outside, ball.
High and deep to right center. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Hit in the air to right field. Polanco giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 40,
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
No runs, no hits. One error for the Cubs to this point. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pitch is popped up. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
That's the ball.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to stand in is Steven Brault. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Now it'll be Kevin Newman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball
no, that
1.
missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Fouled off. Brault stands at first with 1 out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-2 one more time. To the left side, but it's well foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Popped him up. Newman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman,
So stepping in is Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. Strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Zach Davies. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready now is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
3 balls and no strikes.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. This one's down to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The bat, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now
One
a
ball, one
fastball
strike.
here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jake Arrieta is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Colin Moran will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Runner goes. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Gregory Polanco is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0.
3-0.
Adam Frazier waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnik is under it. 2 gone. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
The batter, the catcher, Jacob.
So now into the box is Jacob Stallings. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Goodwin, the runner at third. Moran at second. Polanco on at first with 2 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Two and 2, here it is. Line towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
So now to the plate, Stephen Brault. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on the way.
Here.
This is hit softly to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Pirates lead it 3-0. Cody Ponce is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Cody.
Now into the box, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ponce, a California-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next to dig in, Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey,
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flew out last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball misses
strikes.
in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, who it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Very high, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Robert Stock is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 89.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Scorched to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and up next is Brian Hayes. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin down the third baseline. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. side. 3-0 now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder.
So next to bat will be Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One and 0. Here it is. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Vargas is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 2. Stepping up is Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. At the plate now is Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the AB now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2-1.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in next, Ildemaro Vargas, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Nope, that's
And
outside.
here's one that
Ball.
misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a dive. He is out.
Great play right there. Usually the rule of thumb, it has to be a bullet for you to leave your feet and still complete the double play. Got the out at first base after the dive. I like it.
Cameron Maven will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Cameron.
First pitch on the way. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. That misses wide.
Outside.
1 ball and 1 strike. Marisnik at second with 2 down. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Tepera.
Now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch. Taken but called a strike. The Cubbies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Well, you know he didn't get cheated right there. He swung so hard he lost the bat. Gotta believe he's going to get some jabs and take some heat when he gets back to the dugout.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Happ is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 44, Cody Hahn.
Eric Gonzalez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Eric Gonzalez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 5-2. Kyle Crick is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Digging in will be Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
That's
Ball
wide,
outside.
2-0. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Crick, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next it'll be Chris Bryant. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on the way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. Certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting, center fielder.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Right side, but it's well foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball well outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
There's the 2-1 home. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So next to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now, fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 8 full. Pirates on top, 5-4. Andrew Chafin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-1.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
So the next to bat will be Brian Hayes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the AB on its way. Chafin, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded to first. Rizzo was there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Richard Rodriguez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Two and 2.
2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next to hit, Jake Marisnick. A couple of walks for him thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Pittsburgh wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Stephen Brault earns his first win of the season as he gets up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Richard Rodriguez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs,